Hey everyone, this is TheCactusBoi, and in this video I'm going to be doing a video that is, alright, let's just rephrase what I just said. In this video, I'm going to be doing a video. Wow. But yeah, this is something that is completely and solely aimed at card nerds. If you're not a card nerd, this video will seem very, very boring to you, because you won't know half the stuff that I'm saying, and I'll seem like some kind of freakish kid with a playing card fetish. Which I kind of am, if you think about it. I know I said I wouldn't be doing this video in a while because I haven't got enough decks since the last one. But actually looking at it now, I have got a fair few pretty cool decks that I got since the last one. And I would be willing to share that with you. And it just seemed like a cool video to make, you know. And it's what people want to see. I want to give people what they want to see. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also sorry that I sound like the Roadrunner from the Looney Tunes. I've got a horrible blocked nose and a really bad sore throat, so please excuse that. It's too bad I'm making a talking video. But on we go with the collection. Magic. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my cards laid out like I did in the last video. Excuse me. I'm just going to run through everything that I have, and it should be cool. So right here at the top, which is covered by this annoying shadow right here, I have 3 Bicycle Riderback decks, the original Riderback box. This deck being the first one I ever got, which is a little fact for you there. I share that in too many videos. I'm like calling myself some kind of ancient thing. I don't know. Just here is kind of, it's mainly just like spare cards. Say if I need to make like a gimmick card or a gaff card, I usually take it just out of this little stash. I used to take them from the seconds deck, which is just there, but there's barely any cards left in that, so I use these now. This is just an old standard deck. And then I get onto all my bicycle standards in red. These are sealed, this one being a Canadian version, as you can see down there. It's in French. They're all sealed except for 2 right here. This deck right here is a blue Riderback Svengali deck. You won't be able to tell if I just showed you. It just looks like an old deck of cards. Pretty cool thing to have if I can close this box with one hand. See, I can do all these cool tricks and flourishes, but I can't close a card box with one hand. That's sad. And then the rest of those I just have some bicycle standards again. And then you get to these last 3. This one I won in a contest, Johnny Samoa's contest. So you can see it's signed by Johnny Samoa, and it is actually a sealed deck. Of course, he just had to take the cellophane off so he could sign it for me, which is pretty nice. And then those 2 are still in the cellophane, as you can see. On to the next scenario now. We have 2 green Bicycle Riderback decks. These are very, very used, and some of my favourite decks that I ever got, just because they're green. Green's my favourite colour, and they're bicycles, what's not to love? And then we've got a black Canadian Bicycle Riderback, a yellow Riderback, and a burgundy Riderback. And they said Bider-rack. And then we've got 2 Bicycle League back decks, 1 blue, 1 red. Then we have 4 stud decks of playing cards. I say decks too much. And then we have 4 packs of Aviator playing cards right there. 2 blue, 2 red. That's how I like to buy everything. And then we have 3 B decks. I don't know what's up with this box. If you look, it's actually different to this one. I'm not going to get into that, but the decks are pretty much the same except for the colour. And this one, I believe, is a Canadian version, which I've barely used, but I have opened, which was pretty much a stupid idea because I've never really used it. But yeah, it's nice. And then on the end we have a Bicycle Tactical Field, which was the second deck I ever got. On to the third row we have a Bicycle Mandolin deck. Not much different to the Riderbacks, to be fair. And then we have a long line of tally-hos. Up until, I believe, this one. Yeah, these are all circle backs. You can see. Circle back there. Just moved everything. Oops. And then all these are fan backs. Yeah. And then onto these Arcos, 1 red, 1 blue, or 1 blue, 1 red, and then we have the 2 Arco Jumbo Index cards. And I should also mention before I go to the next shot that 1 is open, 1 is sealed. These are really, really cool cards, except they're really hard to find. Next we have World Poker Tour cards, 1 blue, 1 red again. And we have some Rambler cards, which are pretty rare now, I think. I have 1 blue, which is the open deck. The cool thing about these, if I haven't shown you these before, if you haven't seen them, is that they have gold edges. Really, really nice looking. If I can close these up, there we go. and I stick those in, and then I have a sealed one which is red. And then I have a Bicycle Twilight deck, which is really, really nice. All green. I like the colour green. It's pretty cool. They've got green fashion deck, blue fashion deck, and pink fashion deck. I'm not actually sure if they're called fashion decks. I think they're called reverse decks. Yeah. Then I've got a Bicycle Tragic Royalty, a Bicycle Seconds deck with barely any cards left in it, as you can see. It's really, really thin. And then we have a Bicycle Pro Poker Peak deck. Some of my favourite cards here, the Bicycle Eco Editions. I really need to get more of these. I keep meaning to, but you know, I have some money now, my YouTube money, so I'll get some with that, I guess. And then I have my 3 Phoenix decks, a blue one, a red one, and the Gaff one. And then we have an Expert at the Card Table B. Erdnase deck. This was bought in the time when I was super into cards, like summer 2010, when I didn't really think of much else. Got these for my birthday, and yeah, lots of fun times playing with these. If I can close, yeah, screw it. And then we have a Massa deck, which is really cool. I love the gold and black thing. It's very nice. And then we have 2 Anglo decks, one black and white, one green and purple. And then we have a Bicycle, oh, this is onto my Magic Maker stuff. We have a Bicycle Tetra deck, which I used in probably my favourite video that I've ever done, the Tetra Card Flourishes video. And then we have the Black Scorpion deck and the Black Spider deck, which I both actually got for free, which is a pretty cool story. Cool story, bro. And then we get onto my Texan deck. It's pretty cool. It's not the Palmettos or anything like the Cards Are Fun always goes on about, but these are just the Texan 8889 star back thing. Really, really nice cards actually. They're on cream cardstock, which is different. And then we have Trump playing cards, and after that we have a long line of maybe my favourite cards ever, my Aladdins. I got a brick of them. For 2011, no wait, that was wrong, 2010 Christmas, these 3 are opened, and wait, I lied, oh hello, okay, I lied, yeah, these 3 are opened, right here, and then these are all sealed. On to Theory 11, we have Bicycle Guardians, Bicycle Centurions, and then we have 2 Sentinels deck, 1 opened, 1 sealed, which is nice to have. Pretty expensive decks of cards. And then we have a blue Bicycle Titanium deck of cards. I want to get the red one because it looks cool. And we have a red Bee Stingers, which is some of my favourite cards. Down here we have 2 really cool decks of cards. These are my Bee Wins. Why do I keep saying decks of cards, honestly? Let me do that again. Here I have 2 packs of Bee Wins. One is red, and one is blue, purple. It's purple. Okay, really, really nice cards. I need to say that again. I did a review for these not long ago at all. I'll put the link to that in the crotch bar, and you can watch that, and everything will be fun and nice and happy. And on to Illusionist, we have 2 Ghost decks. We have 2 Series 1800 decks, 1 blue, 1 red, and then we have 2 Tally-Ho Viper decks. They're actually both fan back. Still don't have the circle back version because I'm not poor anymore, I guess, but I just haven't got around to buying it, okay? There's been other things that I want to buy. And then we have a Bicycle Black Tiger deck, which is the one with red pips, if you can see the little markings down there. And then we have a Bicycle Red Masters, which is cool. And finally, last but probably not so least, is my Bicycle Shadow Masters deck. And I dropped it. Nice cards. So that's the collection. I'll put the one I dropped back into that gap. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right down here. Oh, my room's so messy. So messy, I need to tidy it. The art of closing a card box with 1 finger and putting it back. So that's my collection. I'll show you everything as a whole. Very nice. I'm sorry for like the way the sunlight is today. You can see big shadow cast over more than half of the collection. But yeah, wow, on camera it looks like I have a lot of playing cards. I guess I do, but it looks more on camera. That's crazy. But yeah, just want to say thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and just be there for me for next videos. I need support. Bye bye.